All right, Mr. Prestwood, would you come down and
Come on down.
join me? The president of this illustrious organization, the Caldwell Rotary Club. And this year marks the 40th anniversary of the Caldwell Rotary Club. So I think a couple of charter members, I know one is here.
One is here.
And I was, but I didn't make it as long as you did. That's 6:44 in the morning, I couldn't.
I tried it.
But I was proud to be a member of the Caldwell Rotary Club, and I know all you guys that are here are as well. But we celebrate with a club that has done so many great things, and we appreciate your continuing to do that. So I'm gonna present this to you, and then we have some special for your charter members, which we'll talk about in a minute. Caldwell Rotary Club 40-year anniversary. Whereas Chicago attorney Paul Harris formed the Rotary Club of Chicago in 1905, so professionals with diverse backgrounds could exchange ideas and form meaningful, lifelong friendships. And whereas in 1982, a group of Lenore residents gathered to start a new Rotary Club in Caldwell County, sponsored by the Lenore Rotary Club, that club would become the Caldwell Rotary Club. And today the club has the earliest meeting time among Rotary clubs, starting at 6:44 a.m. I don't know who gets up then. And whereas in 1983, Caldwell Rotary helped give birth to high school soccer in Caldwell County by purchasing soccer goals and balls for all 3 county high schools, and games were originally played at historic ground, by the way, Lenore High School Matt Cook Stadium. And whereas Caldwell Rotary started supporting the Boy Scouts in 1984, and whereas the club sponsored Little League teams and won the local championship that same year, and whereas the Caldwell Rotary donated more than $4,500 from 1984 to 1985 to support Rotary International's effort to eradicate polio, and a few years later, the club paid to decorate the Caldwell Senior Center lobby and contributed much of the labor for the effort. And whereas in 1989, Caldwell Rotary created the Caldwell County Sports Hall of Fame and held the first induction ceremony during the last 32 years, 140 individuals and teams have been inducted into the Sports Hall of Fame. And whereas 1 year after its founding, Caldwell Rotary members created the club's most significant project, the Youth Scholarship Program, which provides a scholarship to one graduating senior from each of the county's 3 high schools. And today, these scholarships are awarded in the name of the late Carol Laxton, who was club president from 1996 to 1997, and the late Steve James, club president from 1997 to 1998. And whereas the Caldwell Rotary also provides a yearly scholarship to the local Caldwell Community College and Technical Institute student in memory of the late Bob Stiers, a charter member, past president, and a longtime member of the Lenore and Caldwell County Boards of Education. And whereas during the past 39 years of the Youth Scholarship Program, Caldwell Rotary has donated $140,000 in funds to support local students and help further their education. Now therefore be it resolved that I, as mayor, and on behalf of the City of Lenore City Council, congratulate Caldwell Rotary Club on its 40th anniversary and thank club members past and present for their many contributions to local and national causes. And I especially thank Caldwell Rotary for supporting Caldwell County youth and students for the past 4 decades. This, the 6th day of September 2022.
That's a mouthful.
That's a mouthful. I always have a drink of water. There you go. Hey,
All right.
Tell us about it.
All right. I have my speech made out here, Joe.
Okay, good.
All right. Mr. Mayor, fellow council members, Caldwell Rotary extends our thank you for this recognition of 40 years in service to Lenore and Caldwell County. The resolution hits the high points of our club service, as it couldn't cover all that the club has accomplished. So let me, no, I won't bore you with that, with the list of all of our other small accomplishments and our experiences in fundraising. Just know that we serve our community in this small way, and we enjoy doing it. Anyone who wishes to join our team, get in touch, and we'll tell you a lot more about Rotary. Now, I want to recognize, or let you recognize, it'd be hard to recognize all of them, but we have 4 club members who are charter members, meaning they have been members for 40 years, since the club was started in 1982. And those members are Ron Bean, Bruce Cannon, David Gray, and Jeff Joyce. David, if you'll come forward. The rest of the guys could not make it tonight. I want to mention that Bruce Cannon, and most of you know Bruce Cannon, a local attorney. Bruce has the perfect record for 40 years attendance. That means weekly meetings. He's either made the meetings or he's taken time to make it up. So he's got 40 years of perfect attendance, which is a great accomplishment. So
We have a special, just a resolution for you to have a copy of,
Okay.
for being a charter member.
Okay.
And we appreciate that. And then we have these for Bruce. And I'll let you hold that. Bruce and Jeff and Ron. I think there's an extra one there. Yeah.
Thank you.
But we'll make sure that you guys will, to get those to them and tell them, thank you. David, anything you want to add to it?
When they mentioned the JC team, all those years, me and Sammy coached the JC team, and you remember my biggest competition was, we fought it out with the Exchange Club mid-year, this guy right here, so, mid-years.
Little League was great times.
Between us two, we won a championship many times.
Wow.
So, good times, and it's been a blessing to be involved with this group this long. And the soccer field that we've got out off of Zach's Fork, we joined with Lenore Rotary, but we actually, this is not an exaggeration, we did most of the work to start that soccer complex out off of Zach's Fork, and so Kenny's doing a good job of keeping that going. And I'm proud to have that in the city of Lenore.
Yeah.
Our Recs department, with all those facilities, and the $500,000 that the city's gonna match, so $1 million worth of work is great news, great news.
It is great news. Thank you. Thank you.
thank you.
And you want to introduce the members that are here? Or?
Well, let's do something else here. We have,
Okay, yeah, you do have something else.
yeah, we have microphone. Oh,
Yeah, talking to Mike.
we have two checks here, Mr. Mayor, and I know you always like checks.
Yeah.
But,
We would.
this is.
So I don't get to have any of it.
My banker sealed of these. We have a check, and this did not come all from Rotary, but we had a good hand in accumulating this. But we have a check for $30,000 that goes to the Lights Project of Matt Cook
Yes,
Stadium
sir.
at the LHS campus.
Thank you very much. With that, with the other part we have, the lights have been ordered and will be installed in the near future.
And then
Mr. Story, we'll let you tell about that maybe in a minute.
And then we have another check, and this is given in honor of the 4 charter members, Jeff Jones, Ron Bean, David Gray, Bruce Cannon, a check for $2,000 as a seed money for the bleachers for the Matt Cook Stadium
Okay.
at the LHS campus.
Hey, that's great.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chris. I'm glad you brought that.
But yes, members with us tonight, Kevin Miller, David Gray, Chris Cole, Charles Beck, Ken Spears, Bill Sproul, and Jeff. Sure. One of our own. Oh, and Ken.
Get rid. That's right. That's right. Tom's back there. Tom's.
Oh, yeah, back there. Yeah, I didn't see you, Thomas. Okay.
So you guys really are having a meeting here tonight.
So,
And again, thank y'all for your work with the Matt Cook Stadium Light Project. You know, you guys helped get this started, kept moving it. Thank goodness we had some pretty nice donations that came out of that to get there. But that was $213,000 that we raised to do that. So But this was very, very important with that, and you guys were behind getting it all started. So thank you for that. We're excited. That's going to move forward. All right, let's.